I did not really want to overcomplicate this look, rather keep it simple or very easily recreatable. So we are going to skip unnecessary steps here and there in between. I started off with an oil controlling primer because I have very oily skin and your girl does not want to look like a greaseball, guys. You can probably skip it if you have dry skin. Then I'm doing some color correction using an orange corrector. I focused it mainly around my mouth and my forehead, a little underneath my eyes as well because I have most of my hyperpigmentation there only. You should not be skipping this step if you have hyperpigmentation because your base starts looking ashy. I'm dusting some loose setting powder on the areas where I use the corrector to set it so that it does not mix with our foundation. For the base today, I'm trying a new product today, that is Tirtir Cushion Foundation in the shade 34W. And I am absolutely in love with this product, guys. What I love the most about this foundation is that it gives you a very natural finish, yet a very good coverage, and feels so lightweight on your skin that you will not even feel that you're wearing anything. I have pretty oily, acne-prone textured skin. It sits pretty well on my oily skin, does not really amplify the texture of my skin. Now I'm wondering that why did I not try this product early? Actually, I was a little confused about the shade. I did not want to end up with a wrong shade. I'm taking a concealer that is a very close match to my skin tone from Girl in the shade Fawn. I'm keeping the placement of the concealer pretty focused, that is underneath my eyes and a little around my mouth. While blending my concealer, I always make it sure that I'm blending from outward to inward direction. It really helps in minimizing the creasing underneath your eyes, as in there is very less product buildup in your crease area. As I said, we are going to be skipping unnecessary steps today, so I am not really doing highlighting and contouring. And instead of a blush today, I'm using lip and cheek mousse from Lakme in the shade Cocoa Soft. So it's a muted warm brown shade that is complementing my skin really well. I'm setting my base with some loose setting powder with a pizza puff. This step is very important if you have oily skin. I like to set my entire face, but if you have normal to dry skin, you can just keep it limited to your T-zone. I'm going to set my brows with some clear brow gel, and for that I like to run the spoolie in the opposite direction of the brow hair growth with some product on it. This really helps the brow gel to get in there. And then I just brush it well with my spoolie and set my brows in place. For the eye makeup, I'm keeping it very hassle-free, something that is very easily recreatable for anyone. So I've taken a deep brown eyeshadow and I'm giving a generous wash of it to my entire lid space. Next, I've taken a light brown shimmer and I'm pressing it on my eyelid using my finger. Using the same brush, I'm blending the edges of the shimmer with a brown eyeshadow. As you can see, I have some green color in my jewelry that contrasts really well with the yellow outfit that I'm wearing today. So I'm adding a pop of green to my eyes as well, and for that I'm using some green shimmer on my lower lash line. If you want to, then you can use a green liner as well. I didn't have one, so I used a green shimmer only. And that is pretty much it for the eye look. I think it's simple enough for anyone to recreate. I'm finishing it off with some coat of mascara on my upper and lower lash line. And at last, to lock my base in place, I'm using Maybelline setting spray in the matte variant. For my lips, I'm using a brown lipstick in satin finish from L'Oreal. This lip shade literally gives my lips but better kind of vibe. This is it for today's look, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Till then, bye and take care, and of course, happy Diwali.